action is spilling right out of the curtain as we kick off the latest edition of Jersey Rampage Wrestling.
It's breaking down here in Lyndhurst, here in Jersey Rampage with Ken Scampi and Kronic.
That's right, you see Ken Scampi on your left and Jay Kronic on your right. And this is our first contest of the evening. I guess starting a little abruptly here.
Absolutely, we didn't even get a proper introduction to the show, and it seems like we have a match right now.
Well, the problems with Ken Scampi and PVO Productions have been well documented. We know that he's had his severe trouble with CJ O'Doyle.
Absolutely, and Peter Van Orton is not here tonight, but his nephew, Danny Van Orton, is taking his place.
All right, nephew, let's see what kind of control Danny Van Orton has over this untamed wild man, Jay Kronic.
I don't know, but right there we have a pair of arm drags by Ken Scampi. The kid could wrestle. Then there's a Japanese, and right now he has an armbar on Kronic.
Very nicely done. Ken Scampi in control of this contest now.
I don't think Ken Scampi has ever been in control of anything because he is stupid.
Well, I had the chance to talk to CJ O'Doyle before tonight's show, and he was telling me that he hates Ken Scampi for no other reason, simply because the guy's, well, in his own words, retarded.
Well, that is absolutely 100% accurate as Kronic cuts off Ken Scampi.
Come on, Idol. You can't believe that. This guy's not retarded. He just must have a good time.
That's a bit politically incorrect there, Papa. And, it's breaking down here in Lyndhurst. I said it once, I'll say it again. And Kronic has Scampi in the corner.
Right now, applying the choke there. Referee Andre's got to step in there and stop that from happening.
Absolutely. No regard for the rules does Kronic have, or anyone of PVO Productions.
Ken Scampi now firing back with the right hand to no avail. As Kronic lays in that stiff forearm right to the back.
And what a show we have tonight. It's starting off hot and heavy, and it's going to end hot and heavy. There's a drop toe hold by Kronic.
Wow, look at that, a wrestling hold from Jay Kronic. And look at this, Danny Van Orton on the outside.
That's right, PVO has taught him very well.
Unbelievable. Stiff right hand to Ken Scampi. As Jay Kronic now in full control of this contest.
Later on tonight in our main event, we have Mana, the Polynesian Warrior, going one-on-one with Boogaloo for the JRW title in a anything goes barbed wire match.
That's right, I can't wait for that contest. There's going to be guts, blood, mayhem spilling all over the mat in our first ever barbed wire mayhem contest. Now Jay Kronic laying in that stiff headbutt right to the side of the temple on Ken Scampi.
Also in action tonight, we have the tag team champions of JRW, the Angus brothers.
That's right, I'm looking forward to seeing the Anguses in their first title defense here in JRW after winning the belts from your men, the Long Island Blondes.
By hook or by crook, I guess. Nonetheless, here we go.
And Kronic again with that stiff headbutt.
His head is hard as a coconut there, Papa.
And look at Ken Scampi. The headbutts don't seem to be very effective on Ken.
Well, that goes back to our theory of him being a retard.
Come on, you know he's not a retard.
As our referee, what's that ref's name?
Andre.
Referee Andre with the Eminem-like hairstyle. Asking Ken Scampi if he wants to give it up.
I don't think you're going to see Ken Scampi give anything up this quickly.
He doesn't have much to give up. Oh, there's a
forward roll. There's a count of one, count of two.
Oh.
Kick out by Kronic.
The action.
Sending Scampi right down on top of his head. Oh, a stiff clothesline sends Scampi down to the camp. Jay Kronic working over Scampi. What is he going to do here? He's going to try and take him to the outside. This is not where Ken Scampi wants to be.
Absolutely, and we've seen it on shows before this where CJ O'Doyle has attacked Ken Scampi out of the blue. At the end of the last show, I believe he even attacked Ken Scampi, applying that full Nelson lock.
Man, and I've actually fallen victim to that myself, trying to interview CJ O'Doyle once, and boy, you don't want to get caught in that.
Absolutely, and Danny Van Orton getting his cheap shots in.
1, 2, and a kick out by Scampi. Both of these men know how important it would be to get a victory in this contest. Climb the rankings here in JRW.
That's right, and tonight we have one of our... Whoa.
Again, no effect on Scampi at all. There's a block by Scampi. And look, Kronic feels no effect on that.
Uh-oh.
There's a vicious headbutt. That sends Scampi reeling.
Absolutely.
You were going to mention something earlier. What was it, Ken
Scampi, yeah. Both men are down. And the referee is going to apply the 10 count. We're going to see what's going to happen here. I was going to say earlier that PVO Productions has been running roughshod as of late all over JRW. They have the world title held by Mana, and they have total control, it seems. And we'll see if that's going to play into effect tonight in the main event when Mana takes on Boogaloo.
Well, I got to be honest with you. I think it's very odd that Peter Van Orton chooses tonight to take a night off when Mana's got his biggest contest to date facing Boogaloo in a barbed wire match.
Well, actually, he did not get the night off. He was actually banned from the building, in which he's not allowed to be here, and that's why Danny Van Orton is here. He's not allowed to be a part of the main event or even be a part of the show. In fact, he might even be suspended. So that's from the JRW officials that I heard earlier.
Is it kind of 1-2? Kick out by Kronic. Man, you're getting all the backstage scoop here, huh, aren't you?
Well, you know, I'm trying to do my job. I'm trying to earn my paycheck. And, in fact, I have a huge surprise later on tonight, but we'll get to that when it happens.
You got a surprise for us?
Absolutely. Full of surprises.
I thought we were buddies. Want to fill me in a little bit?
I'm like a magician. No, I will not fill you in, Papa. You're just going to have to wait. I know you're biting at your nails for it.
All right. Kronic again in control. No, Scampi with the reversal and goes for a side Russian leg sweep. Nicely done.
Absolutely. Great camera shot there. Getting all in.
Counted 2. Kick out by Kronic. The highest in production values here in JRW, to say the least.
That's right. And also later tonight, I believe Foxy will begin to manage a legend in indie wrestling.
That's right. We heard last at the last show.
Do you have any idea who it is?
I have no idea who it was. In fact, I was trying to stick around the locker room as long as I can before the show started to see if anyone popped up, but I haven't seen anybody. And we know that this quote-unquote indie legend has requested Foxy Dreams to be his manager, or he's not going to show up here in JRW.
Oh, and right there, Ken Scampi shoves off Kronic. Oh, but Kronic fires back. I heard it might be Tito Santana, Jimmy Snuka, King Kong Bundy, the Metal Maniac. I mean, who can it be?
Well, who knows? Look at this. Shades of the Undertakers. Scampi's walking the top rope, and oh, look at that. Blockbuster.
Yeah.
Right up the top. And there he goes. He's got a 3 count. And Scampi is victorious. And that is one battle won against PVO Productions here, but the war is far from over. Look out, here comes Danny Van Orton, attacking him with a chain from behind.
And that chain, we've seen that since day one here in JRW. Peter Van Orton brings it to ringside, and it helps him win matches. And right now, Ken Scampi's feeling the wrath of the chain and PVO Productions.
And that's not the first time he's felt the wrath of that chain. If you remember, chain. He got wrapped with it a couple of times from CJ Doyle. Look out, here comes Kronic.
Unbelievable double axe handle with the chain wrapped around his fist. Unbelievable.
And we need to get some help out here for this guy, Scampi.
Absolutely.
Oh, no. On the outside. Oh, this isn't pretty.
Some type of noose, it looks like.
That's exactly what it is, a makeshift noose.
Oh, and they just dragged him down. Unbelievable. Smart move. Scampi seems to be out of it. Not that he was ever in it.
He could have literally just broken his back. There are no mats on the outside of the floor, fans. That's hardwood floor.
He's saying break him, Kronic. He might have already.
We have some more officials here now trying to get control over Jay Kronic. And this is exactly what I hoped wouldn't happen. That Jay Kronic, without Peter Van Orton here to mind his behavior, is just lost complete control.
Absolutely. It's a damn shame. And to be quite honest, I think Ken Scampi deserves it. He's retarded.
No, he's not.
And now he's being treated like one. We are going to get banned off of doing commentary.
We certainly need some help out here for Scampi. Speak for yourself.
As the retard's being choked. You know what? He might actually be from Lyndhurst, New Jersey, being how dumb he is.
No, he's not. And these great fans here in Lyndhurst.
There's this one fan named Crystal. She's like the dumbest girl. She's like dumber than a box of rocks. You'll see her in the front row. She might be related to Scampi, or they're dating. Uh-oh, and the fans are getting into it.
And then we need to see Danny Van Orton. Here he is. Come and take control of Kronic before he puts some hurting on that fan. Here we go, fans.